Hey everybody, yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon, college football championship Saturday. I've been watching some games, briefly watching the Oklahoma State game, and which isn't really a championship game in the Big 12, but now the Missouri-Alabama game, SEC championships just start. I'm interested in that. And we got the Big 10 and other games tonight, so should be a good day of football. And today I'm going to do one that from New Holland. Never had it before because they're relatively new to the state, but apparently it's a part of their high gravity series. I'm going to do their El Mole Ocho. I've had one other mole beer from New Belgium, their chocolate mole. Wasn't really impressed too much about with it from what I remember, but anyway, we'll see how they do with see how New Holland does with theirs. Something tells me it's not a flavor that's really going to go into beer very well, but it says our exploration into the flavors of mole, the legendary sauce of Central Mexico. Malty aroma and rich, cocoa-laden body, laced with an invigorating tinge of dries chili and coffee. Well, the label says dried chili, so they got it wrong on their website. Website also says it's 10% ABV. The bottle says 10.5, 16.4 IBUs according to the website. They got the grains and hops and yeast, and I won't read them off, but I'll put them down below so you can read them. It's all off the website. So let's get this in a glass and see what we have. Ooh, a little bit of a hiss, a little bit of smoke coming out. It's glugging, so it might have some body to it, although it looks kind of thin. Yeah, that's I got maybe a pinky of a slightly off-white head. Doesn't look like it's going to stick around very long. Got a nice dark reddish brown, moderately dark amber maybe beer. It doesn't seem to be a ton of, not much carbonation streaming up from what I can see through the glass. It's a fairly clear body, so let's get a nose on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting like some toffee, almost like some candied fruit, hints of chocolate maybe, like smells almost like a mild brown ale. Just getting a hint of the chili in there, but it smells like a malty beer. It's definitely got a nice malt backbone in there. Not really getting any hops. There may be some brown sugar and caramel and molasses, but a lot of big malt smells from this. I'm not getting a ton of chocolate, just a little hint of chocolate, but there is some there. Almost smells like a barley wine, except for that little hint of the pepper spice that you get. So let's get this in the mouth and see what it tastes like. Interesting. Flavor's kind of all over the place. You're getting sweet chocolate right up front, and followed by some roasty malts, and you get a little prickle of heat on the tongue, but it fades quickly, and getting a little of that chili flavor, but not a ton of heat. I didn't really get any at all on the first sip, and the second sip I got a little bit, so it's maybe one of those that increases maybe as you drink more, but again, getting some of those like like fruits in there, those candied fruits. Definitely some chocolate. But just a hint of that chili, like on the nose. There's not much at all. This isn't what I would call a real a real hot chili beer at all. Anyway, there is some chocolate on there, primarily sweet chocolate. Although I think there's a hint of maybe a darker, slightly more bitter chocolate flavor in there. Getting some coffee. But not a lot of coffee either. It's primarily the sweet chocolate and the roasty malts and just a little bit of that chili, but fairly, despite the glugging coming out of the bottle, it's a fairly light mouthfeel. I'd say a medium light body, moderate to low carbonation. It's definitely not a super carbonated beer at all, that's for sure. So let me sit and I will sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been it's probably been 45 minutes or so. I've been sipping on this. As it's warmed up, I noticed the chocolate has come out a little bit more. The chili taste has come out a lot more, although not any spiciness at all, just getting the chili taste. But this is pretty much well, sometimes I say one note. This is pretty much a 3-note beer. It's you got a little bit of that sweet chocolate. As it's warmed up, the darker baker's type, more bitter chocolate has come out, primarily on the finish, along with that pepper taste and a little bit of spiciness, but it's still not what I'd call a real, a hot chili beer like some I've had. But come out a little bit more, and that chili flavor kind of lingers a little bit. It's not, it's drinkable. I probably couldn't drink more, and I won't drink more than one glass at a time. I'll stick the rest of this back in the fridge for another time. I love these sealers because they seal them up really good. I might, it might even last a couple weeks, although I'll probably drink it before then. But yeah, it's a decent drinkable beer. It certainly wouldn't be one of my favorites by any means, but it is kind of unique in a strange way. Like I said, it took as it warmed up, it took on some more of the bitter dark chocolate flavors, which I kind of like rather than the sweeter flavors. Although the sweeter chocolate flavors are in there, I'm still not getting much coffee, and I know coffee is a big part of a mole beer, or a mole drink. So I've never had one. I'd like to try one sometime, but I've never had one, so I'd love to try them. But this is my second mole beer, and it's okay. It's good. It's not great, not even close to great. Like I said, interesting, unique in an odd way. But so I'm going to give the New Holland from their High Gravity series, El Mole Ocho, it's hard to tell. I'm still used to this, getting used to this camera. I'm going to give it a good solid, I'm still going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's decent, it's drinkable. Like I said, not something I want more than one at a time, or one glass at a time. I certainly won't drink this whole bottle at one time. I'll have something else after this to change my taste, but still decent beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.